folks, I'm at my garage and I've been asked to do a little video on my favourite captures since I've been with CR Baits. I've been with them for about 5 years now, well, since the start really. There's a lot of captures that are quite dear to me for very different reasons, but there's a couple that stand out. I've had a lot of fish for my local day ticket. Another big one was catching my first fish from St John's, which for me was a big deal because that's such an iconic water. Also, my first carp for Wales was a big buzz, but the two that really stand out, the first one was when we were down doing a little social down in the lake in Yeovil, and I managed to catch a 32-pound common called Spike, and to this day it's still my UK PB, which isn't a monster by any means, but it was a buzz at the time and it still is my PB, unfortunately. So I'm hoping to put that right in the next year or two. My second one has to be my French PB. We went out to Crete Lakes in France last year. I've been a couple of times. Last year I don't want to bore you with all this thing, but we came last out of the draw and I blanked for 5 days, where I was moving from swim to swim every other day, just trying to get something going. And on the Friday, I managed to nick a couple of 20-pounders. And half an hour before packing up, I managed to slip a net under a mid-40, which is my French UK PB. My French PB. Again, there's obviously bigger fish swimming in them lakes, but struggling for 5 days. I broke my bed out there as well, but that's another story. But yeah, struggling for 5 days, and then within half an hour, we were getting picked up at 7 o'clock in the morning to take us back to the ferry, and at about 6:15 I had the take. So that was a buzz, and I'd have to say that was probably my favourite capture since I've been with the CR Baits. And I've even got the rig. I've kept this as a little memento. Nothing fancy, just a little hinge stiff. 2 pieces of plastic corn, because we were getting plagued by some crayfish and things. So yeah, as soon as I switched over to these, and I caught the biggie over about 10 kilos of Nutrien and 10 kilos of CR1. Not 10 kilos, sorry, it was about 5 of each. It was 10 kilos total. And then doused up with 2 or 3 bottles of the Nutrien syrup, which I've got stock now ready. So once this lockdown is over, hopefully we can get out of the bank. So yeah, like I say, it's hard to pinpoint all my captures. Not that I go out and catch every time, but the Wales one for me, the St John's, but the 2 main ones are obviously my UK PB and my French PB, which was caught obviously 30 minutes before pack up. So yeah, cheers.